All right, so first off, I'm super excited because YouTube actually recommended this video for you. And that's really cool because this video, I believe, will really change the game for a lot of YouTubers out there, because a lot of YouTubers think like you have to have this massive audience in order to make any decent money. Okay. I'm going to share with you how a small, tiny YouTube channel, I'm talking under 17,000 subscribers, 160 videos, actually less than 160 videos, and in a super sub niche of a bigger niche. Everything that you would think that you would have to have, I didn't have. All right. And I was able to generate over $600,000 from this channel. Now, this was over the course of about 6.5 years. 7 years is when I was really starting to get everything dialed in the very beginning. And then I would say the last 6 years, we did $100,000 plus, some years more. And actually, I'm probably lowballing that. It's probably closer to about 750,000, but I didn't want to overshoot. I wanted to undershoot for you. Okay. Now, I've since went on to build other channels. I have another channel that is just about to cross 100,000 subscribers. Again, not that big. And that one's done multiple 7 figures from the same model that I'm going to share with you. The other thing is no ads. Okay. I was using no ads for this channel that I'm going to share with you, which is crazy, right? Because everyone wants to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours and boom, we're going to turn on monetization and we're going to make all kinds of money. I never focused on that. I still don't focus on that. And this channel that I'm going to share with you, I didn't even run any ads on that. I probably would now, but I didn't then. And actually, when I started the channel, the ads weren't even a thing yet. All right. Because this channel that I'm going to share with you, I built 15 years ago and ran it, like I said, for about 7 years. All right. It's still up there. It's still getting views. I don't do anything with it anymore because I've since moved on. We'll talk about that later. All right. So let me just show you the channel first. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down how I was able to make this happen, how I was able to monetize, and then how I was able to take that and then use that for another channel, my main channel now, Brand Creators. This channel that you're watching is a brand new channel, by the way, Live Video School. And this is where I'm really helping people now after all these years of doing this and really building these businesses on the back of YouTube. All right. So let me just dive in and start to share what I want to share with you. All right. So first off, I want to share this here. This is the channel. It's called New Portrait Biz. My wife and I, we were photographers, and I just started learning about online business 15, 16 years ago. And I decided to start a YouTube channel. And this channel right here is the one that we're talking about. And you can see 16,200 subscribers, 151 videos in total. Okay. So not a lot of videos. Okay. Now look here. Okay. This was 12 years ago. And you can see we've had 385 views there. We had 344,000 here, 180,000 here. But the crazy thing is, okay, is I didn't make any money from those views as far as monetization on YouTube. Okay. Did not monetize it that way. We did it a different way. All right. And I'm still doing it the same way today. But I just wanted to share this with you because I think it's nice to look at a channel that you can see is like really niched down, and it doesn't have to have millions of followers or even hundreds of thousands. And you can see this was me when I was a little bit younger, 13 years ago. But yeah, I mean, nothing fancy. The thumbnails aren't that great. And really what we were doing here is helping people with their photography business. But like I said, very sub niche down. We were helping people that wanted to use digital backgrounds in their business. We were showing them Photoshop tips and tricks. And like you can see here, a Photoshop blending technique that got 70,000. You can see here, 70,000 views. Posing tips. We did this one here, 64,000, 57,000 here, adding clouds to your, to your images. So just a lot. Look at fairy dust, this one here, that one. And the funny thing is, here's really funny is, this little girl here, that's my daughter. She's now 16. So it's pretty funny. We were using our kids as our subjects for the photography stuff, which we really are glad that we did, because now we get to look back at all that. Let me show you what the business model looked like and also what it looks like today, because I do the same thing. Let me just pull this up here. This is something that I created now that I'm giving away for free. By the way, if you want a copy of this, it's what I call the 100K You can see right here from the front page, 100K YouTube creator business plan. That's my son there. He's helping me with this channel to help bring awareness to this. Like I said, if you're watching this, thank you, YouTube, for recommending this video to you, because it's so hard to get recommended. And and I think if someone watches this, it could totally change the game and really change someone's life. So if you want a copy of this, just put 100K in the comments and I'll send you a copy. All right. So I've broken it down here, right here. Okay. So the 10,000 foot view. All right. This is what it looks like. I'm going to grab my little highlighter here, my little pen tool. This is really the big thing, is we have to figure out and identify the niche. We did. In this case, we went even deeper. We went sub-niche, and maybe even another sub-niche. Okay. And if you're, one of them that says niche, then that's fine. Niche, nicho. I like niche because it rhymes with riches. Riches are in the niches. All right. So from there, though, all that we did, okay, once we established that, and by the way, back in the day, we learned this as we went. Now we understand it. And that's why I'm able to kind of put this into a blueprint or a little roadmap here. But the very first part is this right here, and that is the attention, okay, is getting the attention of the audience. And how did we do that? Well, over here, all we did was we posted videos that would pertain to people that were looking to do this, okay, to help them, okay? Learn how to use, look at this right here, learn how to use digital photography backgrounds in Photoshop. Very, very cut and dry, very, very simple, okay? 32,000 views. Okay. Now these are not millions of views. They're not even hundreds of thousands of views. A lot of these, but because we set this thing up a certain way, which you're going to see here in a second, you're able to turn this into real money. Okay. And a real business, by the way. No AdSense, by the way. We didn't even use AdSense. All right. So let me go back over here. So, okay. So here we are. So like we said, we established that this is really important, right? The niche is very important. Then we get the attention. Okay. And how do we get the attention? We're posting videos. And I've learned over the years what kind of videos work well. It's this right here. You want to help them. That's number one. The video has to help someone. This video is intended to help you if you clicked on this because you want to see how someone was able to build a business on the back of YouTube without a big, massive audience. Okay. Got your attention because it said small or tiny channel and how it grew to $600,000. Okay. And then here, the other thing that the videos do is they show your personality. They showed my personality. They showed how I taught, what I was about, my wife. And so you get to know that person and then you get to trust them. But there's one important thing, and that's this guy right here. Okay. That one. All right. Capturing the email. And what that does is that allows us to build a relationship. It also, once we get that email, we can then send them emails and build a deeper relationship. And then this is a big one. I'm going to change the color on this one because it's so big. Let me go with green. Right here, you're going to make offers. Okay? Make offers. Now, you do it in a way that is not sleazy and it's not salesy. It's things that people are going to want or need. And that's going to bring us into this part here, and that is the money. Okay? And how do we get the money? Well, the first way is affiliate products. That was the first sale I ever made online, was through an affiliate product that I promoted. Okay. It could have been a tool that I was using for building a website. Okay. And back in the day, I was using, let's see here. I was using like Dreamweaver. That was a tool to build a website. Got a commission because I recommended Dreamweaver. Anybody remember Dreamweaver? Let me know in the comments. Old school. YouTube ads didn't do that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead here right now and say that wasn't even in the mix. So I'm going to get rid of that. Although nowadays it is. Okay. Sponsorships didn't do that, but that's another thing. We'll talk about both of them here in a second, but I did do this, and that is courses. And remember how I mentioned that I made $12,500 with a small audience before it even grew to 16,000 with the first 1,000 subscribers? I was able to do that by selling my first course. And how did I do it? Did I do it just by posting a video? No, I did it from this here, email. Because I built the audience, okay, not just on YouTube, built the email list, and then I asked them what they needed help with. They told me, and then I built a course for it, and then I sold it to them, okay? And then after, I would say the first 2 years, I did this. I built a membership. I'll show you that here in a second, by the way. All right. I built a membership and we had over 1,200 paying members and they were paying us $9.95 per month. Okay. Just the membership alone was doing 6 figures a year. Okay. And then on top of that, we did do courses. We also did affiliate products. So like I said, some years it was 120,000. Some years it was 150, 160. So like I said, probably upwards of like, I'd say $750,000. Now, in today's world, people would say, oh, it took you 6 years to do that. A lot of people are only making 100 grand, 120,000 or less per year. So it's pretty good. This also taught me a ton on how to do business, and that this actually moved into my other brand that I built called Brand Creators. And that has generated several millions of dollars on that one. Okay. Because I learned here and then I adapted that over there and brought it over there. And now I'm starting this live video school and that will go in the same kind of order that we're doing right here. Okay. So let me just delete all those because I want to really highlight something else here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a line right here. Okay. I'm going to draw a line right here and I'm going to say right now, none of this stuff matters. Nothing. Zero, nothing. Get it out of here. I don't want to even see that. Because in the very beginning, all we are focusing on is finding the niche, okay? Getting the attention by posting videos. We're helping them. We're showing our personality. We're capturing emails and we're building the relationship through email and we're deepening the relationship. And then when the time is right, this is going to happen. Okay. And then, and only then, all of this will happen. It'll all happen. Okay. But it starts up here, finding that niche and then really just helping that niche. All right. Let me show you something here. This here was the blog that we built. And you can see at the time, we only had 8,000 email subscribers. Those 8,000 email subscribers did that dollar amount that I just shared with you through 8,000 subscribers. Okay. Now, let me just show you something here. If someone wanted this right here, see it says free digital prop. This tub, this was one that we created in our studio. We cut it out. This baby here, which is also my daughter when she was super young, we basically took this on a different background and then we dropped it in here. And then we said, hey, if you want this digital background, we'll give it to you for free. Now, this part right here, join over 8,000 subscribers who get fresh content from us on a weekly basis. Someone would click on that and then this would pop up and it would say receive free updates and free lessons. That's how we were building our email list, but we were also doing this. Okay. If I go back here, if you clicked on this one, then we would give them this free digital prop. This free digital prop was one that would show them how to use it. It would also give them something that they could use already, like immediately. So it's a quick win. Okay. So these two ways are the ones that we were using at the time to build our email list to 8,000 plus people on that list, which resulted in all of those figures that I shared with you. Okay. Now we would post content on this page. Okay. Now here, look at this. Join the club, create unique portraits, monthly downloads, card templates, video tutorials. All this right here, this is our club. That was $9.99 a month. You would click on that and that's what you would get every month. Now, the other thing that we created was courses. Well, this one here, digital background secrets, step-by-step portrait system. This here would sell between 97 and 147, this right here. Okay. And that's my other daughter, by the way, who now is 29 with 2 kids, which is crazy. And you can see I put the before and the after here. Okay. So people that didn't have a studio wanted to create good portraits so they could sell them. You could use green screen and we would show them how to do it with this course. So again, no ads, no sponsorships. Okay. None of that. All from this little small 8,000 people on an email list and only 16,000 subscribers. And then every video that we would post in the description we would have a link to go over and download some of our free stuff or recommend the club. There was ways for people to get on our list, just like right here, like I did earlier. If you wanted this, like I had mentioned earlier, we're building our email list. We're in phase 1. Like I shared with you right here. And by the way, if you want this, just put 100K in the comments and we'll send it to you. But this right here, we are in, like I said, this phase for live video school. This is the phase we're in right now. We're in this. Okay. That's the phase. Excuse my artwork. But that's the phase we're in. We're not really selling anything right now. Yes, we do have some affiliate links because we have some products that we're using right now. So we recommend them. They're in the description. It'll be our Osmo 6 that we promote or the DJI mic. Things that we're using, we're going to naturally use, but not a ton of money through that right now. And that's okay. Right now, the thing that we're doing is we're doing this all up top. We're building the audience. We're helping them. We're getting to know them. They're getting to know us. We're building the relationship. The money will come. Now, let me show you the other channel that I followed the same model as before, but now this one has done several $1 million and it's all following the same roadmap. So this is our brand creators channel. As you can see right now, the time of recording this, we're at 99,200 subscribers. This one has quite a bit more videos, 1,600 videos. And you can see some of these videos they're getting, 1,700, 2,700. We've got some that, well, let's see, 8,200, 5,500, 7,000, 3,200. So not big, massive numbers, okay? But it doesn't have to be. Now, yes, there are a few here. This one's got 11,000. We've got some that are over 500,000 views. But for the most part, I'd say 5,000 is about our average on this, okay? But this here is building our email list, which allows us to sell. Now, the other thing though we are doing, like I said, if I go back here real quick, remember this part right here where I said we're not doing YouTube ads, or we didn't do YouTube ads on that other one, and we didn't do sponsorships. Well, I've since learned that I probably should do that. And so let me show you some numbers. Let me show you the numbers on this one right here. Let's go into the studio. I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. You guys can see some real numbers. All right. And let me go into the analytics. And right now, so as this sits, this channel did $3,617.98 in the last 28 days. Okay. But let's go ahead and let's get into this a little bit more so you guys can see. Let me go into revenue and let's go down here. Okay. So these are the last 6 months. So April, we did $6,388.50. This month in May, we did $56.09. We did here in June, $42.64. Here in July, we did $36.48. And then in August, we did $39.98. Okay. Now, those are great numbers. And I'm really grateful that I have those numbers, but I didn't set out for that. I actually didn't turn on monetization on this channel up until about 2 years ago. And this channel is just over 9 years old. Okay. I've always used YouTube as a platform to get in front of the right audience to build it. And then from there, lead them to products that I believe in and then get paid a commission, or lead them to my own products. How? By building my email list. Now, I did shoot a video that walks you through exactly how I am using YouTube to build my email list and then sell. If you want to see this video, I'm going to put it right here. It'll walk you through exactly how to set it up, how to build it, and how to collect emails so you can build your own email list. Watch that video next, and I'll see you there.